Well, good afternoon, basketball fans from the Stroud Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Montana Western. Frontier Conference women's basketball. And our game today should have been played on Friday night, but poor Mayville State got stuck in all that snow and stuff in Billings, and so they ended up waiting, so we postponed the game until today. The Bulldogs of Montana Western snapped a three-game losing streak last night by beating Valley City. They now stand at 3-3 in the Frontier and 5-5 overall. Mayville State 0-6 and 1-9 in conference play, and the comments are starting number 3, Taylor Hill, a 5'7 junior guard. Number 10, Layla Jensen, a 5'6 freshman guard. Number 32, a 5'9 junior, Hannah Stark. Number 5, Whitney Welk, a 5'6 freshman guard. And number 35, Bella Kantz, a 5'10 junior center from Maple Grove, Minnesota. For the Bulldogs of Montana Western, number 4, Kiki Davis, a 5'8 senior from Missoula. Number 10, Ava Belich, a 6'1 junior forward from Manhattan. Gio Horner, a 5'9 sophomore from Missoula. Isabella Lund, number 23, a 5'6 senior guard from Tumwater, Washington. And number 2, Tava Phillips, a 5'7 junior guard from Colorado Springs, Colorado. One of the things the Bulldogs are looking for is they need to control the transition game, need to control the rebounds, and move on from there. The Bulldogs right smack dab in the middle of the Frontier Conference standings, while Mayville resting on the bottom, but you never can count out any teams. Last night, Tech beat Mayville 90-43, while the Bulldogs were winning over Valley City 73-57. Northern beat Bellevue 75-65. Dakota State over Providence 69-62. Carroll over Dickinson 70-54. And Rocky over Bismarck by a score of 85-61. Don't forget, too, we will be choosing our Sparkies offensive and defensive players of the game. Tip is off, and Mayville controls, and almost stolen away right away by Kiki Davis, but Mayville controls the loose ball. Jensen has it for the Comets. Going one-on-one against Kiki Davis, and she does a little up and under, doesn't get it. Gio Horner gets the rebound. Nice defensive effort by Jensen. Almost came away with the steal, and Kiki Davis with the layup, no good, and it was tipped out of bounds by a Comet. Comets coached by Ryan Carpenter in his second year, and the Bulldogs coached by Ryan Sullivan in his first year. Lund has the ball for Montana Western, off to Phillips. Phillips puts up the three, high, and hits the top of the backboard, which means ball is turned over to Mayville. So no score. We played almost a minute of basketball. Neither team has been able to score. Jumper from the free throw line is no good. Belich controls the boards for the Bulldogs. Phillips to Lund, and Lund goes one-on-one, and she gets the ball knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Bella Kantz. He just kind of got in the way of the pass, and it dribbled out of bounds. Phillips puts the ball into Davis. Davis sets the offense. Horner has it, 10-footer up, no good. Davis with the offensive rebound. Belich open for the three. Off the top of the rim, and Lund controls for the offensive rebound. Back to Belich. She'll take another shot at it. This one drops. Ava Belich with the three. She was our Sparkies offensive player of the game last night. for just that kind of shot. Kiki Davis comes up with the steal for the Bulldogs. And Phillips sets the offense all the way down to Lund. Lund loses it. Nice steal. Jensen comes up with the steal for the Comets. Comets trail 3-zip. Couple of minutes played, and we have a foul. See who the foul is on. Foul is on Gio Horner from Missoula. 5'9" sophomore guard for the Bulldogs. Phillips comes up with the Bulldog steal down to Belic. He stops and pops the three. This one a little hard. It went off the back of the glass, back right into the hands of Jensen of the Comets. And we're quickly down court. Shot is up and no good by the Comets. Bulldogs are running. Lund has the ball off to Phillips, and Phillips lays it up and in, and she is fouled. So Taylor Hill, I believe, is going to be called for the foul. Yep, the junior from Rochester, Minnesota, the culprit. And Tava Phillips to the free throw line to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Oh, she's a little short, and it's still 5-zip Bulldogs. Nice move to the basket by Kentz, and that puts the Comets on the board for the first time. It's 5-2. Inside to Davis, back out to Belic. Belic puts up another three. Another hard one off the glass. And this time I believe Phillips is going to be called for the foul. So that's the first personal on Phillips and the second team foul. Mila Hawk comes into the Bulldog lineup along with Bailey Saylor. From the free throw line, shot is up and no good. Lund comes up with the loose ball for the Bulldogs. Quickly down court, stops at the top of the key, gives it off to Saylor. Saylor puts up a three, another one hard off the glass. Tipped out and controlled by the Comets, and that was Welk taking advantage of a break of the Bulldog defense all the way down, lays it up and in, and it's 5-4 Bulldogs. Horner comes in inside to Davis. Davis up and gets her own rebound after the miss, goes back up again, and this time Kantz does the fouling. And that will, I believe, will send Kiki Davis to the free throw line.
In for the Comets, number 22, Tomaski.
Nevea Tormoski comes into the lineup for Mayville. She's a 6'2" freshman from Taylor, North Dakota. Played her high school ball at Dickinson Trinity High School. Davis's free throws up and good. 6-4 now, Bulldogs. Kyle Pankos checks into the Bulldog lineup, and a little bit of full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Air ball thrown up by the Comets down to Lund on the fast break. Oh, it rolled right over the top into the other side. Oh, and Lund with the steal. Oh, and she tosses it back into a Bulldog. And ball knocked out of bounds by a Comet. Firecracker. I don't know. God, she's got to have a good nickname. My goodness, Isabella Lund is so much fun to watch play the game of basketball. She is everywhere, full speed. Hawk has the ball inside to Pankos. Pankos goes one-on-one, turn around, it floats and floats off. Boy, there's some kind of deal on the Bulldog basket. Nothing is really falling. 3-point attempt out there by the Comets. Layla Jensen, the freshman from Hettinger, North Dakota. Coach Carpenter lost 8 players from last year's team that was nationally ranked on and off most of the year. Sunday afternoon basketball. Phillips goes up. She misses the layup. The Bulldogs are getting the shots. They just won't fall. Jensen's layup attempt, no good. Saylor with the rebound, off to Hawk. Hawk goes to the free throw line. Inside, beautiful pass from Hawk to Horner, and it's a basket for the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs 8-4 lead. 4:35 left to play. First quarter, 3-point attempt, no good. Pancost with the defensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Hawk will bring it down now for Montana Western, off to Saylor. Saylor sees a lane, takes it up and in. Bailey Saylor, the sophomore from Missoula. Nice move to the basket, and it's 10-4 Bulldogs. Nice to have the lid finally come off the basket. And Saylor with a block shot, and it goes its last touch by a Comet. And she says, I didn't touch it. Ball is Bulldogs, but we have a media timeout. Timeout on the court. It is Montana Western 10, Mayville State 4. We are back to the Stroud Gymnasium on a Sunday afternoon. Frontier Conference Women's Battle basketball. Montana Western hosting Mayville State. 3:58 remaining in the first quarter, with the Bulldogs leading 10-4. And they have possession of the, nope, it is Mayville's ball underneath their own basket. But Saylor comes away with the steal for the Bulldogs. Off to Pancost, and Pancost lays it up and in. So Bailey Saylor comes up with the steal and a nice pass to Pancost, and it's 12-4 Bulldogs. Oh, Tava Phillips called for the foul, and I'm kind of surprised too, but it is what it is. Second personal foul. And she'll get a little break on the bench, and Isabel Lund, who checked out a second ago, will be back in. Also in is Brooke Diak for Montana Western. Boy, Diak almost had a foul. Almost had a steal, I should say. But it's still a turnover for the Bulldogs. And Hawk will bring it down. Mila Hawk directing traffic for the Bulldog offense into Diak. She puts up the shot. No good. Pancos there for the offensive rebound. Back out to Hawk. Hawk's open for the three. In and out. No good. And Isabel Lund with the offensive rebound. And as she's falling out of bounds, she tips it off a Comet player's knee. And it will be Bulldog ball. So Hawk will put it in play for Montana Western. Off to Diak. And open for the three is Saylor, and she hits it. Bailey Saylor with the three. The Bulldogs lead by 11, 15-4. And the Bulldog defense is relentless as they force another Comet turnover. Lund has the ball on the outside to Saylor, open for another three, and hits another three. Bailey Saylor has 3 threes already, and the Bulldogs lead 18-14. The Comets have gone ice cold, kind of like the weather back in Mayville. I hear it's below zero out there. Shot is up but no good, and Pancost with the defensive board off to Hawk. She's quickly down across the timeline, setting the Bulldog offense to Lund. Lund, and she goes to the corner to Saylor. Saylor's open for another three, and there is a foul. Saylor didn't get the three basket, but she's going to go to the free throw line for three. Foul is called on Hannah Stark, the 5'9" junior from Granite Falls, Minnesota. And Jolie Martinson comes in at the break. Saylor gets the first free throw. And second. I think my math is pretty good. I think Bailey Saylor's already in double figures in the first half. And another steal by the Bulldogs. 2-on-1 fast break. Oh, and good defense by the Comets as they disrupted that fast break. That was Hannah Stark getting active on defense. Nice defensive play by Stark. 1:30 left to play, and Pancost is called for the foul. And that should be the 4th team foul on Montana Western. And the first foul on Kyle. And she'll sit down for a second. Kiki Davis back into the Bulldog lineup along with Gio Horner. 21-4 the score. Bulldogs lead. Comets haven't scored for a long time. Saylor with the almost a shot block. She was disruptive on defense, and she comes away with the defensive rebound. Lund has the ball now, free throw line, and she is fouled. And the foul is on Taylor Hill from Rochester, Minnesota. She transferred into Mayville from Grandview University, which is located in Iowa. Approaching the 1 minute mark of the first quarter. Far side to Saylor. Saylor stepped on the baseline, and she goes, shoot. Ava Belic now checks back into the lineup, and the hot shooting Saylor will get a chance to cool down just a little bit, take a little breath before she comes back in again. Under a minute left to play, and Isabella Lund down with a left-handed layup. Good. Isabella does it all. 23-4 the score. 43 seconds left to play. And this first quarter has been all Montana Western. About a 6 second difference. Shot clock and game clock, 5 seconds to be exact. Sammy Love comes into the Montana Western lineup, and Isabella Lund will get a break. I think Isabella only knows one speed, and that's supersonic. Horner almost comes up with another steal. And ball tipped out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds by a Comet. So shot clock is off, 24 seconds on the game clock. Belich back in the game too, to Diak, to Horner. 12 seconds, Belich has it, she'll go inside, and she almost loses it and does lose it. Good, she was double teamed there. The Comets came up with the steal, and they missed the basket at the buzzer. The Comets have gone scoreless for a good 3 or 4 minutes. So, after one quarter of basketball, it is Montana Western 23, Mayville State 4. Back back at the Stroud Gymnasium as we are set to go for quarter number 2. First quarter stats, Bailey Saylor led the way for the Bulldogs with 11 points. She was in double figures for the Bulldogs. A couple of players with 3 rebounds leading the way. 3 players with 3 rebounds leading the way, with Kiki Davis, Isabella Lund, and Kyle Pancost. Remember, we'll be choosing a Sparky's player of the game, both offense and defense, at the conclusion of our game this afternoon. Diak trying to come up with a steal, gets a foul instead. That is her first personal foul and first team foul on the Bulldogs in quarter number 2. Three-point basket is up and no good. The Bulldogs, the Comets have not scored for a long time. Checking into the Mayville lineup, Taylor guard. Taylor Hill, a 5'7" junior guard, and back into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Coming back in is Hawk and Phillips. Kiki Davis still moving, so she's called for the block. And believe it or not, that's only Kiki's first foul. She usually has 1 or 2 by the time the second quarter starts. She likes to get inside and get physical. So the long scoring drought is over for Mayville. as making the free throw is Hannah Stark. And she gets them both. See if that loosens up the Mayville offense a little bit. 23-6 is our score. Second quarter just underway. Bulldogs, I think well, I spoke too soon. There's another foul from Kiki underneath the basket. She gets called for the offensive foul, and it's 23-6. Bulldogs outfitted in their black road jerseys with white and red. Mayville with their white home jerseys with blue and black trim. And another missed shot by Mayville. Sammy Love, one too many passes, I think, there. Ball tipped out of bounds, or I should say kicked out of bounds by Mayville. And this will be Bulldogs ball. Inside, oh, beautiful pass from Kiki Davis to Gio Horner. A couple of Missoula girls combined for that one. 25-6 the score. And Phillips is called for another foul, and that was quick. And she's going to sit down again. She hasn't played much. Isabella Lund comes back into the lineup along with Bailey Saylor. It's 25-6. Bulldogs lead with 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Oh, there we go. That ends the field goal drought. Termosky with the nice move inside and the layup. It's 25-8 Bulldogs. Saylor open for the three. No good, and Isabella Lund with the offensive rebound. She goes inside to Kiki Davis, and Kiki Davis a little hard when she tried to get that one, and it just went right around the rim. Isabella Lund with another steal. Layup is good, so Isabella Lund has another steal, and it's 27-8 Bulldogs. Lund had 2 steals in the first quarter. Now she's got 3. 3 from the corner, no good, but offensive rebound by the Comets. Another shot is up and no good. Defensive rebound this time for, oh, whoa, mama. Beautiful pass from Mila Hawk down to Isabella Lund, and she just lays it up and in. And the Bulldogs off to their biggest lead of the afternoon, 29-8. Saylor with the shot block, and jump ball is called. Possession arrow, Mayville. So all the keys to victory that Ryan Sullivan has have all come true. They've controlled the board, they've controlled the tradition, and they're playing great defense. And Isabella Lund with another steal. That is her 4th steal. Kiki Davis thinks about a 3. Now she goes out to Horner. Horner comes in, back to Kiki Davis. Far side in the corner to Saylor. Saylor avoids one defender, goes up. And a little floater that falls off the backboard and in, and it's 31-8 Bulldogs. And they're going to call a foul. I don't know who's going to get it. I think Mila Hawk is going to be whistled for the foul. Yep, her first personal, and it is a 5th team foul. So that means the Comets, with, boy, a lot of time left, 5 minutes left, they will be shooting threes the rest of the way. I mean, shooting 2 free throws at the rest of the way. Jensen's first free throw is no good. Gets the second one. 31-9. Bulldogs lead. Hawk crosses the timeline, calls out the play. Comments on defense. Hawk to Horner, Horner to Lund, thinks about inside, now to Saylor. She's open for a three. This one no good. And ball controlled, defensive rebound controlled by the Comets. Turnaround jumper is good by Kantz, and it's 31-11. So after going with only 4 points in the first quarter, the Comets already with 7 in the second, and they trail, though, 31-11, but maybe their offense is untracked. Horner's shot is up and no good, and Pancost had the rebound and then loses it on a Comet fast break, and now they back off. Three-point basket is up. This one is no good, and Horner with the rebound for Montana Western. And she goes up, goes right around the Comet defender and lays it up and in. 33-11 Bulldogs. Bulldogs won in Mayville to open up Frontier Conference play about 3 weeks ago. Gio Horner with a shot block and then a defensive rebound. Pancost to Hawk. Hawk inside to Pancost, who is wide open. Wide open, 35-11 Bulldogs. Oh, nice play. 32, that was Hannah Stark. She picked up a loose ball and just muscled her way up for the layup, and 2 more points for the Comets. It's 35-13. Hawk open from the corner, and she hits a three. Mila Hawk with a three from the corner. Bulldogs, their biggest lead of the night, 38-13, or I should say afternoon. This is a matinee performance of Frontier Conference basketball. Turnaround jumper, no good. Pancost with the defensive rebound and all the way down to Saylor. And they're saying Saylor took one too many steps. It was a beauty of a pass from Isabella Lund, but Saylor called for the travel. And timeout on the court. Timeout, it's Montana Western 38, Mayville State 13. And I'm going to keep it right here and talk about Sparky's Bar and Grill. After the game today, stop at Sparky's Bar and Grill and treat your palate to a great selection of mouth-watering items. Choose from 4 different burgers or 4 different sandwiches. And if you haven't tried it, add Sparky's mac and cheese to your order. Their specialty menu includes chicken fried steak or panko shrimp or jambalaya. Sparky's smoked meats are unbeatable. Choose between beef brisket or pulled pork. Add a cool beverage to make your meal complete. It's all there and more. Sparky's Bar and Grill, 420 East Poindexter in Dillon and 220 East Park in Butte. Looking at the standings in the Frontier Conference, Dakota State remains unbeaten at the conference at 7-0. They are on top, ranked 4th in the nation, 7-0 in conference, 12-1 overall, and they are on a 9-game winning streak. Number 25 Montana Tech at 5-1 and 9-1 overall, and they are on a 4-game winning streak, and they'll be playing. They're playing right now in Butte against Valley City State. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Comets trail 38-13. They have the ball. See if they can get their offense going here. They've struggled from the field. Almost stole it away. Loose ball picked up by the Comets. Three-point shot is up and no good, and tipped out of bounds by a Bulldog. Whitney Welk tried the three. Comets finally get the ball in play. Good defense pressure by Montana Western. 2:15 left to play. 10-footer is up and no good. And Belich with the rebound for Montana Western. The Comets are just struggling big time from the field. And a foul. I think the foul is going to be on Martinson. Or they're going to say Welk. Okay. Whitney Welk with the foul. Only the first team foul on the Comets this quarter. Oh, nice steal. Here comes Welk all by herself, and she misses a layup. Offensive rebound also missed and put back. And stepping out for the three. Well, if you can't hit it from inside, hit it from outside. Layla Jensen with the three for the Comets, and it's 38-16 Montana Western. Belich into Pancost, and Pancost almost loses it, gets it back. Belich to Diak. Diak in, little 10-footer, up and good. 40-16. Bulldogs lead. Mila Hawk comes up with the steal. Nice pass down to Diak. Diak to Lund. Lund out to Belich. Belich three is up. Oh, and no good. Pancost with the rebound, and they'll reset the Bulldog offense. Lund. Lund to Belich in the corner. Inside to Pancost. Pancost back out to Diak. Diak goes inside. Now back out to Belich. Belich will put a three up, and oh, she just a little off balance on that one. But with the offensive rebound was Isabella Lund, and Lund puts it in, and it's 42-16 Bulldogs. And I think Hawk is called for the foul, and that's the fifth team foul on the Bulldogs, which from now on, the last 20 seconds of the half, the Comets will be shooting two at the free throw line. Taylor Hill will go to the free throw line. Free throw is good. And both of them are good. So Hill with a couple of free throws. And the score is 42-18 now. Bulldogs lead. Hannah Stark is back into the Comet lineup. Pancost up, and she doesn't make it. Great defense by Bella Kantz of the Comets as we go down to 3 seconds. Shot at the buzzer is good. So Martinson with a three at the buzzer, and that's a good way to end a quarter. Comets still trail. It's 42-20 Western over Mayville. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. back at the Stroud Gymnasium, and it is halftime, not the end of the third quarter. Sorry about that. After one half of basketball, 42-20 for the Bulldogs lead, and they held Mayville State to just 4 points in that first quarter. As we look at the stats, Mayville has 3 players with 4 points. That's their leaders, Layla Jensen, Hannah Stark, and Jolie Martinson each have 4. For the Bulldogs, Bailey Saylor, the only player in double figures with 13 points. For Mayville State, for the game, they are shooting a dismal 21% from the field, 11% from threes, but they're doing much better at the free throw line with 83%. For the Bulldogs, 44% from the field, 25% from threes, and 66.7% from the free throw line. Points in the paint, Western has 26 points in the paint compared to just 8 for Mayville. Western has 16 points off of turnovers and 9 second chance points. Nobody has any fast break points. And the bench points, Western's bench outscoring Mayville by a score of 22-6. We'll be back with second half action, but right now we're going to take a break, and we'll She's Well, good afternoon, basketball fans. We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium getting set for half number 2. It's the Frontier Conference Women's Showdown between Montana Western and Mayville State. Halftime score, the Bulldogs up 42-20 over the Comets. And as we're waiting for the final seconds to tick off of the clock, and the first possession goes to the Bulldogs. There's the timer. We get to go. Belich will toss it in to Lund. And Isabella brings it across the timeline, setting the Bulldog offense. Original starters from both teams in. Inside to Kiki Davis. Kiki Davis back out to Horner. She puts up 3 off the rim. No good. Defensive rebound. Comets Whitney Welk with the ball. Another shot goes up and no good, but offensive rebound is up and in. Bella Kantz did a good job there. Got the board, put it back up, and it's 42-22. Belich with the 3 attempt, and it's good. Ava Belich was ice cold in the first half. That's one way to get going again as she launches a 3. It's 45-22, and bad defense by the Bulldogs. Wide open for the layup was Hannah Stark, and it's 45-24. Comets come up with the steal. Shot up and no good, and they're going to call a foul. I think it's on Gio Horner, but I'm not sure. It will be on Gio, her second personal foul. And to the free throw line is Bella Kantz. First free throw is good. Kantz will get the second, and she was fouled in the act of shooting. Second one also good. 45-26, Bulldogs lead. Timeout was called, so with timeout on the court, I want to remind you again about Sparky's Bar and Grill. They sponsor our offensive and defensive players of the game. So whether it's lunch or dinner, stop at Sparky's Bar and Grill and treat your palate to a great selection of items. 4 different burgers, 4 different sandwiches, and make sure you add mac and cheese to your order. And their specialty menu, chicken fried steak, panko shrimp, or jambalaya. Sparky's smoked meats are unbeatable. Choose between beef brisket or pulled pork. And add a cool or refreshing beverage to make your meal complete. It's all there and more. Sparky's Bar and Grill. 420 East Poindexter in Dillon and 220 East Park. I should say 420 East Poindexter in Dillon, 222 East Park in Butte. And we are ready for more action. Comets a little more aggressive starting out the third quarter than they did the first quarter. They trail 45-26. About a minute and a half played. In the third quarter. Comets a little better ball movement too. And pass was open to Ryan Carpenter, but he's the coach. It doesn't count if they throw a pass to him. And the Comets are hurting themselves more with silly little turnovers. But they come up with and force a turnover of their own. 3-point outside shot is up and no good, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be Bulldog ball, but good hustle by Kantz. Lund will bring it down for the Bulldogs. Kiki Davis loses the ball. Or I should say Lund lost the ball. Double team, nice double team by the Comets. Shot blocked by Saylor. And here comes fast break basketball. Oh, knocked out of bounds. That was nice defense by Cans of the Comets. She got down there and checked the ball out of bounds. It would look like a sure layup for Bailey Saylor, but good defense by Bella Cans, and now she'll get a break on the bench. And Lund will check out. Diak is in the game. 3-point shot, no good from the corner. And here come the Comets. Bad pass inside again, another turnover. And Bailey Saylor goes in. Nice move to the basket. Oh, and beautiful. Kiki Davis tipped it to Saylor. Saylor tipped it to a teammate, but they missed the layup, but good action underneath. And Bulldogs a little chilly in their shooting. Open on the wing, shot is up, and shot is good from Hannah Stark. She was wide open and took advantage of it. And the Comets on a bit of a run now. Bulldogs need to settle down. They're a little bit sloppy in their play. Phillips tries the three, doesn't get it, but Kiki Davis with the rebound gives it off to Diak, and Diak misses the layup. And Phillips is called for the foul, and she'll get another break. She hasn't got to play very much today. Now with her 4th personal foul. So Isabella Lund comes back in. Comets have trimmed what was a 24-point lead back to 45-29. And traveling is the call. Lund has the ball to Diak, almost loses it and does lose it. With the steal, Bulldogs have been playing very, very sloppy. The only saving grace for the Bulldogs is the Comets have not been able to take advantage of any of the turnovers. 5:30 left to play. Kiki Davis off the pass from Saylor, and Kiki Davis puts a layup in. It's 47-29. 5:12 remaining in the third quarter. Diak with the defensive rebound for the Bulldogs. She's quickly down court. She's going to go all the way, and the ball is tipped out of bounds. And we're going to reach immediate timeout. So, Montana Western 47, Mayville State 29, back with We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. Sunday matinee basketball, Frontier Conference women's action. Bulldogs leading the Comets of Mayville State 47-29. Saylor open on the wing for a three, and she hits it. 50-29. And almost stolen away, and finally stolen away by Isabella Lund. She tips it into the hands of Pancost, and we're going the other direction. Saylor open for another three, and a traveling call. Jump stop and just a little too much action with her feet. Double teamed right in front of Ryan Sullivan, and over and back is called. Nope, 5-second call time. They didn't get it across the timeline. And it'll be Bulldog ball. Bailey Saylor will put it in play for Montana Western. Off to Mila Hawk. Hawk, a redshirt sophomore from Charlotte, Montana. Almost stolen away. Now it's a battle for the rebound, and jump ball is called. Possession arrow pointed towards Mayville. I'm not sure. There are some chuckles out there. I'll have to find out at our next break. Have Dante can tell me what was funny out there. Three is nothing but an air ball, and Hawk comes away with it for the Bulldogs to Saylor. Saylor all the way down. She's going cross country, and she is fouled. And I believe that is Bella Kantz, the junior from Maple Grove, Minnesota. She averages about 3.7 points a game. No free throw, though, as Hawk will put the ball in play out to Pancost, and it's tipped out of bounds by Kantz. Kantz has done a good job. She's been a little bit of a spark offensively and has played some great defense for the Comets. Kantz again, tipping the ball out of the hands of Pancost. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Out to Saylor. Saylor takes a dribble in. Oh, no, she goes inside, outside to Lund. Lund puts up the three and hits it. Isabella Lund with the three for the Bulldogs, and it's 53-29. Lund almost comes away with another steal. And nice floater there. Jensen with the floater for the Bulldogs. And Kantz got the foul, and poor Isabella Lund took the brunt of that. And not a shooting foul. Kantz's third personal foul, so she'll get a break on the Comet bench. And Termosky checks in for the Comets. London Saylor check out. Sammy Love in for the Bulldogs along with Ava Belich. Hawk, little floater. No, excuse me, that was Horner with the floater that didn't fall. Bad pass by the Comets, and it looks like it's driving Coach Carpenter crazy. The Comets have proved to be their own worst enemy as Ava Bellich puts up a three off the rim. And rebound to the Comets all the way down. 15-footer is up and hard off the glass, not good. Bellich with the defensive rebound, and here come the Bulldogs running the other way. Back to Hawk. Hawk takes a drive in, back out to Sammy Love. She puts up the three. This one no good. 53-31. Bulldogs lead by 22. Shot no good. Hawk with the defensive rebound. Bulldogs on the run. Hawk backs off a little bit, sets the offense. Inside to Bellich. Bellich to Love. Love to Hawk. Hawk in the corner to Horner. Inside to Pancost. She's working against Termosky, and Termosky wins that battle. But Sammy Love with the steal. Horner. Oh, Sammy Love had the steal. Nice pass to Horner. She lays it up and in, and it's 55-31. Bulldogs under 1 minute left to play in the third quarter. Well, Gio Horno was on the floor, but she has the foul called on her. And that's her third personal. Taylor Hill will put the ball in play. Cants. Oh, beauty. Nice little move, up and under move to the basket, and it's 55-33. 25 seconds left, 21 second difference in the shot clock and game clock. Sammy Love for the Bulldogs. Back to Hawk. Hawk almost loses it. Horner steps back, hits the three, no good. Shoots the three, I should say. And with 10 seconds, oh, she had lots of time. I'm not sure why she shot it so early. This will give the Bulldogs another opportunity. Hawk comes down off to Bellich. Bellich drives, puts the shot up, and no. Ava Bellich a little short on that one. So after 3 quarters of basketball, the Bulldogs lead the Comets 55-33. Back with more. We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium, and after 3 quarters to play, Bailey Saylor has 16 points for the Bulldogs, while Isabella Lund has 11. Finally, a player in double figures for the Comets, that's Bella Cants, and she's played a nice all-around game, offense and defense, and she has 10 points. Bulldogs shooting 38 from the field, 26 from the threes, and 67 from from free throw land. For the Comets, they've improved a little bit, 26% from the field, 14% from the threes, and 88% from the free throw line. Wide open in the corner for the three, in and out, no good, but an offensive rebound by the Comets, and the pass to Kansas, no good. Her putback is no good. Bellich with the defensive rebound. Now Sammy Love, and she double dribbles the ball. Got a little excited there, saw the wide open, stopped to pass it in, and double dribbled instead. So 55-33. Bailey Saylor with the tip. Bellich with the game. And a foul is called.
Foul is on Layla Jensen.
Jensen with the foul for the Comets. First personal foul on her and the team in the fourth quarter. Kiki Davis with the ball for the Bulldogs. Love to Bellich. Open on the wing. No good. She struggled today. She was red hot yesterday. Struggled a little bit today, but she'll get it back. Eight seconds on the shot clock. Block by Kiki Davis. To Bellich. Bellich to Lund. Isabella takes a drive in, now comes back out to Saylor. She'll put up the three and hit it. Emily Saylor with another three for the Bulldogs, and their lead grows 58-33. Kansas got away with a little free step there. Three-point shot is up and good. Nice basket from Jolie Martinson, 5'7" freshman from Devils Lake, North Dakota. Bellich will try one from the wing, no good. Isabella Lendo comes away with the offensive rebound and lays it up and in. 60-36 Bulldogs. Kantz turns around. Her shot is no good. Saylor with the rebound for the Bulldogs into Kiki Davis, who tries the layup, misses it. Back out to Saylor. Saylor to Bellich. Bellich is going to go inside, puts the floater up. This one falls. 62-36 Bulldogs. 6:25 remaining in our ball game. (62-38) as Cairns puts another two in for the Comets. Ava Bellich logo three. This one no good. Welk back out to Jensen. Jensen setting the offense, and she'll go inside, but before she makes it, she's fouled by Sammy Love.
Foul is on Sammy Love. That's her first.
And Sammy Love's first personal foul. And we've got timeout Timeout on the floor. Montana Western 62, Mayville State 38. Back with more. Back at the Stroud Gymnasium, 5 minutes, 49 seconds left to play in our ball game. And it's been all Bulldog. Bulldogs currently leading Mayville by a score of 62 to 38. Comets with the ball on their side of the court. And Kantz loses the ball as she had it tipped out of her hands by Lund. And as Kantz tried to pick it up, it just rolled out of bounds after she touched it. So another turnover for the Comets. Comets have 20 turnovers compared to 14 for the Bulldogs after 3 quarters of play. Oh, Diak, speaking of turnovers, couldn't control the pass and it dribbled off her feet and out of bounds. Jensen with the ball for the Comets. Oh, speaking of turnovers, there's another one. Somebody zigged when they should have zagged, and Coach Ryan Carpenter was the only one open wearing Mayville State colors. 5 minutes left to play, 5 minutes left to pay. Corner to Phillips, and she throws up an air ball. Offensive rebound to Lund. She doesn't convert, but ball's tipped out. And Lund will try a 3, no good. Diak with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Belic will put up a 3, and she hits it. So Ava Belic gets another one, and it's 65-38 Bulldogs. So Bulldogs control the boards on that possession. I think there was 4 offensive rebounds. Fouled in the act of shooting. Ava Belic is going to get the foul. Mila Hawk will check into the ball game, and Isabella Lund will check out. Whitney Welk checks out for the Comets, and back in is Macy Monson. Stark with the first free throw. She's a 5'9" junior. She averages 10 points and 7 rebounds a game, and she's an 84% free throw shooter, which she's demonstrating why. Gets them both. Caitley Henderson checks in for the first time. Henderson is a Montana girl, 5'8" freshman from Rocky Boy. Phillips from the corner, no good. Rebound to Taylor Hill of the Comets. Approaching the 4-minute mark, Bulldogs lead 65-40. Shot up and no good. Defensive rebound control by the Bulldogs, and oh, all the way down. Nice bit of passing from Hawk to Belic to Diak. Diak is fouled with the layup, and she'll get an and one. So Diak ready for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Sammy Love back into the ball game. Ava Belich checking out. And she completes the three-point play. 68-40. Bulldogs lead. 3:36 left. The Montana girl puts up a three. Henderson rolled around the top of the rim and then off. Diak inside to Pancost, and nice pass from Diak, but Pancost couldn't finish. So it is defensive rebound Comets. Hill has it. Hill to Henderson. Inside. Kant's had it, and she's going up for the shot, fouled by Pancost. Oh, Sammy Love, I say. I think it could have been called on either one of them. Sammy Love with the foul, though. Her second personal. Kansas' free throw is no good. She'll get another one. Missed the second one. Love all the way down. Nice pass to Diak. She's going to bring it outside, though. Back to Love. Love from just inside. Nope, it was a pass to Pancost as the Bulldogs work it around. Now Sammy Love puts up a shot. It went all the way down, touched the net, and popped back out again. 2:35 remaining. Block shot by Pancost. Phillips with the ball. And Diak, looks like she twisted her ankle a little bit. She's trying to make do the best. She'll put up the three. In and out, no good. 68-40, approaching the 2-minute mark of the ball game. It's been all Bulldogs from the opening tip. Kantz from the free throw line is no good. Jensen with the offensive rebound. Three-point shot is up and no good, and Pancost had it, but she was bumped out of bounds, and so was the ball. Last touch by a Comet. 1:43. Bulldogs with the ball and a 28-point lead. 68-40. Minute 30 left to play. Into Pancost. Pancost lays it up and in, and it's 70-40. 1:20 left to play. Shot is up, and shot is good by Whitney Welk, the freshman from Bismarck and Legacy High School. 70-42. Oh, and stolen away. Was stolen away by Monson, and she'll go to the free throw, I think, by Monson. Nope. Phillips commits her fifth personal. And it was Taylor Hill with the free throw, with the missed shot. She came up with the steal, went down there, and was fouled in the act of shooting, and she makes the first free throw. And the second. Nice form, nice arc on her free throw. And it's 70-44, under a minute to play. Sammy Love to Horner. Horner to Hawk. Hawk will drive in. Hawk lays it up. Nope, she passes it to Diak. Diak to Pancost. Pancost to Horner. She'll put up the three, doesn't get it. Offense, nope. And a blocking foul is called on Diak, and that's the 5th personal, so Comets will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. And it is Taylor Hill, the junior from Rochester, makes the first. She'll get another one. They say she's only a 40% free throw shooter. Boy, she hasn't demonstrated that this afternoon. I think she's perfect. Makes both of them, and it's 70-46. Final 28 seconds of our ball game. Tipped out of bounds by Taylor Hill. Sammy Love, far side to Diak. She'll drive in, lay it up. No good. It was one of the Comets got a little piece of that basketball. And Horner comes up with the steal. And she just backs off, and the Bulldogs are just going to run the clock out as they just back off. 2 seconds left. That's the ball game. Final score is Montana Western 70, Mayville State 46. So the Bulldogs sweep the season series, and we'll be back in a little bit. We'll have our quick look at the scoring, and we'll also tell you who our Sparkies players of the game are, and we'll do it. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. Final score once again, Montana Western over Mayville State 70-46 for Mayville. A couple of players in double figures, Bella Kantz with 12 and Hannah Stark with 11. Rebounding wise, Taylor Hill had 9 rebounds to lead the Comets. For the Bulldogs, 3 players in double scoring. Bailey Saylor led the way with 19. Isabella Lund follows with 13, and then Ava Belich with 11. Rebounding wise, Kiki Davis had 10 rebounds to lead the Bulldogs. Percentage wise, it was all Bulldogs. Field goal 35.4, 3-point 23.7, and free throws they did improve to 71.4 for the Comets. 25% from the field, 17% from 3-point, but a very nice 83% from the free throw line. And we're going to wrap things up with our Sparkies players of the game. We're going to give our defensive player of the game to Isabella Lund. She had 6 offensive rebounds, 2 defensive, and she also came away with 4 steals. So Isabella gets our defensive honors. For our offensive honors, Bailey Saylor gets offensive honors. She was 6 of 12 from the field, including 4 of 8 from three-point land and a perfect 3 for 3 from the free throw line and a total of 19. So Sparky's players of the game, Isabella Lund on defense, Bailey Saylor on offense. And we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back with the men's game of this Frontier Conference matinee between Montana Western and Mayville State. We'll talk to you in a bit